Rory McIlroy in Dubai.
We can do a welcome now, boys. Recording's just started, but yeah, you're watching Rory and Macca. You're in brilliant sunshine. How do you do that?
Oh no, I've just got the
It's
sun
still
setting
bloody
behind
35 degrees here.
Wow!
in my garden. Yeah, I've just got back from the Opera House, darling. The Opera House.
Oh my goodness me! What?
You were performing again there?
I was with all the queens down there today, dear. No, I had to pick somebody up. They went and saw an Argentinian dance group, which was fantastic, I believe. And then she had dinner. So she eats out a lot and always uses me. So I call her Lady Lunch a Lot.
Lovely. In amongst the Argentinian dance troupe, did you recognise Colonel and Cindy?
I saw somebody who looked very, very similar to Fruity with a lovely flowing frock.
I better check my closet there.
Oh, great stuff.
What's you're very quiet.
I'm all good.
Right,
How's everybody?
You're good, mate?
Well, I haven't really got.
Yeah, good.
I'm late now.
I was supposed to have my cataract surgery on Thursday, and I couldn't have it done. I've had a head cold. I had a head cold, and when they looked in my eye, it had some infection in it, so they couldn't do it. But I'm booked in for this coming Thursday, so hopefully the cold will have gone, and the antibiotic drops have worked.
So did he insert whatever he needed to in your third eye?
No. Thank you.
You should try it. It's great.
No, thank you. No,
One eye, Dave, or both?
Pete was telling me that's not very pleasant. Macca, I've got to have both of them done, the right eye first. And if that's all okay, then they'll do the left eye probably in about a month or so's time.
Yeah, that's what they do over here. Susan works at the eye hospital.
Yeah.
You know that,
Yeah.
Rick's just had his
Where,
done.
Macca?
Sorry?
Where
She's at
does she
Epping
work?
Eye Hospital. Epping Eye Hospital.
Okay.
She's the front house manager.
Okay.
What's
Yeah,
that?
And then we do
We're frequent visitors to the eye hospital because my son Liam is he's type 1 diabetic, and he has a lot of problems with his eyes, so he has to have the needles in his eyes every few weeks or laser.
So where do you go?
Treatment in his eyes. So yeah, we
So
go
where do you
to the one
go?
at Westmead. There's a professor at Westmead who looks after him, and he had needles in both eyes last week.
Come and say hello.
On the same visit.
What's he? Hello, big blur behind.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Miss Debbie.
Oh,
Hello,
Debbie.
Looking good.
Wow,
How are you?
Nice and cool.
Lovely.
Got the air
Martin,
on.
you're crazy. What was the temperature
know.
up there?
Well, it's
What a
still
win.
35 outside. I've just been and dipped my hand in the pool. I was going to have a swim a minute ago, but yeah, it's crazy. They reckon it's not going to cool down till about midnight.
I was gonna take Alfie for a walk, but I don't know whether it's too hot still.
Yeah, it's too
How
hot.
Alfie? How Alfie, Dave?
I know.
It's
Well,
gonna be-
we've
It's going to be
got
about 26 tomorrow.
Alfie's
Yeah.
gone back home, but we've now got Rocky. But we think it might be too cold for him to go out for a walk. It's either too cold for him, or it's definitely too cold for me. So
Yeah, no. I'll swap you.
I know.
Actually, it's supposed to be a bit warmer today, but we're supposed to get this really strong winds come through later on. This storm coming through.
Well, I was
Yeah.
sitting at the airport. I was sitting at the airport at 3 o'clock this afternoon. It was 42 degrees.
Yeah.
I said on the chat that I got in my car this afternoon. I had to go up the shop. I just could not drive. The steering wheel was absolutely burning, and the seat, it was so hot. I couldn't even drive. I was really worried.
Oh, there's Rocky.
Hey, Rocky.
Yeah.
Rocky, isn't it?
Presenter.
Lucky.
Good boy.
Yeah, the weather here today is supposed to be about 11 degrees, but by mid-afternoon, it's getting up to in the 55 miles an hour winds.
Oh,
no.
God.
Oh yes, it is. Yeah,
I
I'm just
watched-
going to ruin my hairdo.
Oh,
I watched the football match this morning, and the commentator at the beginning said that we're expecting spring-like conditions tomorrow, but at the moment it's still a bit chilly. That was the your Nottingham Forest game, Martin.
Well, they
That's
said
how he
that the wind
described it.
was
Spring.
the wind was that strong in that game that it moved the foam that the referee put down for the free kick.
Oh crikey! Yeah, but we won't go on about the
Steve,
football.
Steve knows what
It
I'm
needed-
talking about.
Hey,
It needed to move. It needed to move your defender's brain. That's what it needed to do.
yeah, the foam certainly moved
Did
about
it?
another foot,
Wasn't
didn't it, Mac?
That was a good
Dave,
first
talking-
goal, though.
I'm sorry to bring this up, but you've got a big game coming up on the 26th.
I know we have.
David, could you lift Rocky?
Yeah.
David, could you lift Rocky up a bit? Because I want to take a screenshot to put him in the mug shot.
Are you the local dog sitter,
There he
Dave?
is. Good
Uh,
You're
boy.
the local dog sitter.
There he is.
How high do you want him, Dave?
That'll do. That'll
Excuse
He
do.
is nuts.
Put him a bit
No,
higher.
no. I've done a screenshot. I'm going to put him in the mug shot at the beginning.
Good boy.
Well, tell him to stop yawning.
Yeah, I know. He gets used to all of this, you know. Oh, we saw a Rocky lookalike. This is going back a few months ago with his owner, and his owner was a keen cyclist, and he had a special little seat at the front of the bike on the crossbar for the dog to sit, and he's sort of strapped in there, and he's wearing a pair of goggles.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
brilliant,
really?
brilliant. You know, a proper pair of goggles. You know, so and it reminded me. They showed on telly on the news last week. You might have seen it, Fruity. They said a guy going skiing, and he takes his cat with him, and the cat's on his shoulders. And also, the cat is wearing a pair of ski goggles, or they're
Oh, my
little
God,
mid-
what the hell?
yeah. Yeah, wasn't it, Rob?
They're children.
Good boy.
It's like they're
Well,
children.
we had a bloke on a surfboard here with a snake around him.
Oh,
Are you? I beg your pardon.
Yeah, there was a bloke surfing in Australia, I think in Queensland, and he had a
It have to be in
snake around his.
it'd be
His
Queensland.
Be Queensland.
And then
Back to
the
that
environmental and they dobbed him in and they got fined $2,500
Oh my
Good.
God! Oh yeah.
endangering a snake. You know,
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh,
How
God.
ridiculous. We missed that one.
It wasn't a water snake then.
I'll be back. I'm just going to take Alfie and try and take him up the roads.
Oh, all right. Well,
okay.
All right,
Not
see you,
sure what-
Debs. Bye.
Take a bottle of water with you.
bye,
Sorry?
Deb.
Say,
Deb,
take a bottle of water with you.
Oh, yeah, I will. Come on, Alf.
Taking water with it.
No,
Oh, just
No, just
Right.
go up the road. It's too hot to come back.
too hot. So anyway, boys, with all the excitement of the weather and that, is it affected you, Watsy, for your working out in the air in the gardens?
Fantastic today. We don't do things on Sundays. We
What?
don't mow
Is
it
that
on
for
Sundays.
religious reasons?
No, it's no mo Sunday.
Absolutely.
Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Oh, I mean,
I thought you'd
what
be at
happens to
church.
people who've got 6 inches of grass there and they want it cut?
Well,
I mean,
they have to
Yeah.
give.
You can
They have to
charge
give
double the
somebody-
price, Watsy. You're missing an opportunity there.
Yeah, but he has to give the sheep a day off.
Absolutely.
Oh, flipping it. There's some awful local news, or no, I think it might have been on the main news about.
Oh,
the
not
sheep.
Dolly the sheep.
Well, Dolly the sheep, not Dolly, but her friends all talk about getting mowing. They got mown down. 2 flipping lunatics went out and went into a field and ran over about a dozen sheep.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Honestly, it was awful, terrible. You know, it's very, very sad news.
Well,
What
there's
did
a lot
they
of
run
sheep
them down
around
in,
on the market.
Dave?
Pardon me?
It'd be a lot of
So
cheap
what did
lamb on
they
the
run
market.
him? What was the vehicle that they run him
I'm
down
not
with?
sure whether it was, one of
An
those.
Austin A30 or something? Or?
Now they've only got them in Auckland.
Hey, but the other one, awful. Another thing, awful news. You know those the giant tortoises. They can, massive ones. They can live to 100.
Yeah, they'll live for 1,000 years. Yeah.
and more, whatever. Well, how many, Dave? Did you see that on the news? There was there were seven of them had obviously been stolen or something. We don't even know where they came from. Out in the open, not in a zoo or anything. Somewhere out in not this forest, but wherever. 5 of them in one area and 2 in the other had just been left out there and died because it's cold out down here at the moment.
Yeah.
But
Well, surely
Where were they before?
Why don't they go back into their house?
Well, yeah, but they normally hibernate in the winter. Tortoises.
Yeah.
You normally, if you had a pet tortoise, you used to put it in a cardboard box, didn't you? In the winter, they hibernate.
Yeah.
And then they come out in the spring.
Well, friends of ours have got one. He's called Major Moore, and Major Moore is over about 100, about 110, 100, about 110 years old, because they know he's still going strong, but he caused a major accident because when they put him up into the attic for the weekend, the owner fell down the ladder out the roof. It's true. Honestly, because I've playing table tennis on a Friday, and it's a husband and wife, and I said, "Where's so and so?" He said, "Oh, he can't come this week. he fell out the attic putting Major Moore to bed."
Did you hear about the tortoise who had some Viagra?
Go on.
It tried to shag a pasty.
Oh, God. Oh dear, this is terrible.
With that, I'm going to go and make a mug of tea.
Oh, make me one, Dave. Cheers.
Well, at least the price of lettuce will come down now. Then.
Yes. Oh dear. Yeah.
What
Anyway,
about the price of lamb? That'll come down as well, won't it?
Yeah, I bought a leg of lamb for
cheap.
$15 the other day. Believe it.
you?
Yeah, £7.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, what's the price of lamb over there, Dave?
Probably double that, I would have guessed. I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, it's gone stupid over here.
It
was really high before, and now it's almost halved.
It's more of a treat for us to have
I've been picking people up that are coming back from England on vacation, and they say that it's just so expensive in England now. The food, ridiculous. He said, what we would pay for a takeaway, say $50, and that's a lot of money for a takeaway here, isn't it, guys? 50 quid over there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
£4.50 for a coffee. Are you, Dave?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah, £4.50. That's nearly $10.
Yeah, I mean, at the hospital, I went because my brother-in-law's not good at all. And anyway, we went in there. What did we have? We had 5. Oh, we had 5 drinks the other day for his, my nephew and family and kids. That was £16, but that was for 5, so that's not so bad. That was only three quid plus each for a coffee or a soft drink for the kids. That's $6 for you, isn't it? That's $6 a cup. You don't pay that.
That'll cost you just over 12 quid here.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But anyway, apart from that, we're
start saving our pennies.
Yeah. I tell you, well, we're so pleased you boys have managed to bother with enthusiasm to come in, because obviously the representation from this side of the water is not as good as expected. Not at all.
Wouldn't miss this for the world, Dave.
I know. We've got, actually, with the football, sorry, we're talking about football now anyway. Yes, Martin, we're looking forward to Friday night. That'll be a biggie. The West Ham game both the West Ham games for us were good. You know, they did really well, winning that.
Well, are Bristol City playing Nottingham?
Yeah, we got Forest in the next.
Yeah, they are.
It could have been
in the FA Cup.
Could have been Blackpool Bob. Could have been one or the other, wouldn't it?
Could have been Blackpool Bob.
Could have been Blackpool Bob. We got Martin.
I'll tell you what. Sorry, Dave. Can you just leave a second? We're just talking about football.
Oh, all right. I'll go to the note.
Dave,
No, I'm only joking.
you know what? I rang Dave the other
Stop upsetting Fruity.
Wednesday. He'll be impressed because when I rang him on Wednesday, the night after the match, I was driving up to Bristol to see my brother-in-law, and he said, "Well, what about West Ham then? You haven't mentioned it." I said, "What? Well, I don't." He said, "Yeah." He said, "Good result." He said, "I was impressed." So,
I'll tell you what's annoying me though. I'll tell you what's annoying me though with the soccer in the UK is all these, these different competitions. You never used this AFCON competition. You know, the African.
Oh, the African nation. Yeah.
I mean, so you really have to be careful who you buy in future because half of your players are going to be some.
Yeah.
You know, we've got the most players who are off. You know, playing for their country.
Yeah, but Martin,
any other team.
Guess who's got nobody?
Yeah.
Manchester City. No African players and no Asian players.
Yeah.
Asian Cup or African Cup.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Man
and
City.
it looks like we're going to be bloody stuck with this FFP as well.
Yes.
Over a bloody, a technicality. Who the hell does all the figures and the accounting in these teams? Surely they should know.
Sure, definitely.
I can't believe it.
But would you not buy Salah because he was playing in the African Cup? Of course you'd buy it.
It looks like we're talking about buying Firmino from Liverpool. The ex-Liverpool striker.
Anyway, we're going back to the price of lamb.
David. Sorry, back to lamb.
Back to lamb, Fruity.
Fruity, how much is lamb?
Expensive. I don't know, David. I don't know the last time I bought.
Have a look at it.
I know, pork chops or something like in our local co-op store. 4 pork chops would be about £5.50.
Right.
Yeah, that's probably pork's always cheap.
No. That's lamb chops. That's lamb chops.
Oh, lamb chops.
Yeah.
You said pork.
Oh, well, I meant lamb. Sorry,
Right.
but I don't buy joint. I haven't bought a joint of lamb for ages. I've had some lamb when I've won it in a meat drawer at the pub or something, but it is very expensive.
Joint for ages. Yeah.
But don't you go up to the pub for a lamb roast, Fruity?
No, I cook for myself, Macca.
Yeah.
You never have a roast out? No, never.
Not very often. No, not very often. No, well, I don't eat at lunchtimes. You see, not a cooked meal. I always have my meal in the evening.
Oh, right.
So if anything, I might have a sandwich at lunchtime.
Right.
And the only time I do have once a month, I go to a Probus lunch club, and we have a 3-course lunch there. But that's about the only time, unless I'm.
What do you have for breakfast?
Well, today so far I've had a little satsuma and a plum, but I'm going to have a bacon and sausage sandwich after you lot have gone. I'm not sharing it. Sometimes I might have poached eggs on toast, bacon sarnie, whatever. But I've got a couple of sausages left in the fridge, so
I had some Lincolnshire sausages this morning.
All right.
Wow.
Good.
Yeah.
No, I just chuck them in the air fryer. 10 minutes, they're done. Job done.
Yeah.
Well, sausages.
You're living well out of bed,
I didn't think of that. Air fryer.
Yeah, what I do, I put them in for 5 minutes and I take it out, roll them over, and then put them back in again for another 5 minutes.
While we're on the cooking segment, I did a pork belly in the air fryer the other day, and it crisped up the skin. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So how many minutes and what temperature?
Well, the trick is you pour boiling water over the skin first, and then you dry it out.
Yes.
And then you do the oil and the salt, and you get
Yeah.
your air fryer up to 200 degrees, and you do it for 30 minutes at 200, and then 30 minutes at 180.
Right.
In the air fryer.
Brilliant. In the air fryer, yeah. Works a treat.
Wow.
Job's a good one.
Yeah.
The air fryer I've got is not a terribly big bowl on it, but so I have done stuff in there, but I've never tried cooking a joint in there. I couldn't put a chicken in there, for instance. So
Yeah,
if
I do chicken every week, ours.
but I can't get a whole chicken in mine. As I say, it's only a small one.
Right.
So I
Get a
didn't
bigger
know.
one.
Well, I don't want.
pull
Well,
it.
there's nothing wrong with the one
Get a
I got at
pull
the
it.
moment.
Well, cut the chicken in half.
Yeah.
What do you think I am, a butcher?
We're just trying to help, Booty. Bobo,
You know what I
trying
said?
to get in.
Get a
and
partridge.
hear you. Oh.
I said to a couple of the family members,
Pigeon,
I
they
said,
go
I
nicely,
want
no? Pigeons.
I tell you what, I got two brace of partridge in the freezer. One of them would go in there, all right.
Yeah.
well, I said to the family, I wouldn't mind an air fryer because we didn't have one. I said I wouldn't mind one for Christmas. We've got one now, but I got 3 for Christmas.
Yeah, but why do you need a cooking equipment when you're always out eating?
Yeah, I know.
You're always
I
out
cook for the
jarring
dog.
somewhere.
I cook for the dog.
Yeah.
He has a roast chicken every week. He has a roast beef every week.
Well, yes,
Cut it up.
he has. I seem to recall he has fillet steak as well.
Yeah, occasionally, Dave. Occasionally.
Yes, darling.
Don't let Rocky hear that because he'll
He's
won't
right.
let-
He's on my lap. He's keeping my knees nice
No,
and warm.
I'm doing the video thing from the
Good
UK.
boy.
you know,
Plus everything
because,
else below the waist, by the look of it.
Anyway,
Was
it's done. It's
all
been
right,
the oven.
all right.
It's done.
Don't
Was
say
that-
it too loud.
Was that Bobo trying to get in?
Yes, I'm just sending the message back. He said he can see in here, but we couldn't see him, could we?
No, his video wasn't on. But you have to click join with video, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Who was it? Bomber?
yeah.
Bobo.
Oh, Bomber.
With video.
Obviously, the crew bar director's not up. Or the
Well, he is. I've just given him a ring.
oh right.
What's happened, Dave? What's happened to the captain? He never comes on anymore.
Stan? No, he hasn't been on for ages and ages.
Yeah.
There's quite a
He's
few.
all right.
Yeah, I was chatting to him at the pensioners' lunch in May.
Here's Tony coming in.
He's had some cancer issues, I know, because I was talking to him, but I think he's all okay with that.
That was Tuffy then.
But Tuffy,
No, he just stopped coming in because I thought perhaps someone had said something and upset him, but I don't think so. And I'll tell you who else doesn't. Well, you probably wouldn't see him because he came in on the evenings. Is Dave Stott, the Salty Sea Dog? He just stopped coming in.
Yeah.
who was that?
Still post plenty on Facebook. though.
Dave
I saw-
Stott. Dave Stott. He was a deputy purser. You wouldn't
also
know
the
him. It
other
was
one.
before you. Eh?
Bobo's coming
Also, the
in.
other person that lives in Spain, he never comes on anymore.
Oh, what you mean, Pratty?
Pratty.
Pay
Yeah.
the prep.
Yeah, but Pratty wasn't a regular anyhow, was he?
No.
And the guy on the barge, he doesn't come on anymore.
He
No,
was
but-
only brief,
No.
wasn't he?
Yes, but he
And the
put something on
storekeeper, he never comes
Facebook.
on.
To Adrian, no, I don't think. Well, I speak to Adrian nearly every day, but no, I think I saw something on Facebook from Graham Heath that I don't think he'd been that well from
Oh,
what he put in the thing.
Fruity, we'll say we have got Tuffy and we must welcome him.
Thanks,
Because,
Dave.
it's good to see you, and we love the rugby report. And we've got our crew bar director in as well. Well done, Stephen. And we might have
Morning.
Bobo.
Alan.
Can you hear us, Bobo? No, we've got a black Bobo.
Well, he's muted.
Yeah. Ask to unmute. Let's try if you can do that. Anyway, Taffy,
go
come
on
on,
mobile.
say hello. How you feel? How you diddling?
Not too bad, thanks.
Good, good.
Still getting out and about. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
You've got to get out through that door. Whatever you feel like, you've got to get out of that door.
Yeah.
Because the trouble with most of you are happily got good, lovely partners and grandchildren. But the trouble with if you're on all the time, or on your own all the time, you're in there all the time. You're always.
Why don't you take Taffy? Why don't you
take
the Taffmobile over to Europe? To the warmer
I
weather.
didn't feel up to it. I usually do, but when I got back, we went to Ireland for 3 weeks. I went to Ireland for 3 weeks, and we had the crew bar on tour in Galway over there. And when I got back, it was October, and I didn't really feel up to going off. But there's no doubt about it. The British winter, it's a pain in the thicking arse. It really is. For somebody who likes to be out.
Yeah, well, you do. I thought you'd disappear to one of the warmer countries, like maybe down in south of Spain or something.
Well, it's coming. Once we're into February, I'm going to start plotting and scheming now. But you've got to go an awful long way before the weather gets that much better. You've got to below Paris at least. Which I don't mind, and I will do, because I'll start plotting now a nice easy route. France is beautiful. If you ever come over to France, I know Italy is as well, and you can just fly there. But if you want to go for a road trip, France is unbelievably welcoming in every way, really. Their villages and towns, especially if you go.
I must do that one. Yeah, I must do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lovely to have a road trip. And where you go in Tuscany, I love it down there as well. I've driven right down that Adriatic coast from home here. I've driven across down through Switzerland, and I've driven from Venice all the way down to the heel on the Adriatic.
Yeah, that's where we go. Puglia. That's where we go.
Yeah, down to the heel, and that's unbelievable down there. Those houses I spent a week in those houses, and then I went to the toe, and then I came back up the other side. So you're right, I will do it. It's just at the moment I wasn't up to it, but I'm going to get away probably February, March, hopefully, and have a little run out across there.
Brilliant.
Well, we had a week to kill, because we're going over in August, and we'll obviously go to London to see my family, and then we're going to Sorrento, but we got a week in between. So we just sort of Googled around, and we got a cruise out of Trieste through to Rome, 7-night cruise from the Queen Victoria.
It's fantastic.
So
that is
we've
brilliant.
Just booked it. Brilliant, absolutely. But tick off my bucket list to get on the Queen, you know?
Yeah.
Don't go there, dear.
Yeah.
Don't forget your dress.
Oh, we got Deborah's already getting her frocks out. Oh God, she wants to dress every night. Afternoon tea.
Well, I think
darling.
I think on Cunard it is still like that.
Yeah,
you dress for dinner.
Nights. There's two. They call them gala nights now, not formal.
Yeah.
Have you got?
Call them gala.
Have they got a cummerbund big enough to fit you, Mecca?
They make me one, darling. It's called an expanding one.
It's got.
The longer I stay, the more.
He's got a load of Velcro to join them together.
Exactly.
Oh, the bitches are out tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they're all out. It's terrible. It upsets me to hear it.
I'll queen on I'll queen.
Well, why are you smiling then, Dave?
But Steve, in Manchester, you're going on a cruise as well, aren't you? Coming up.
Yes,
He's always cruising.
We're going up to the Baltic, up to Scandinavia,
Mm,
Stockholm, Copenhagen, Tallinn, that way.
lovely.
They call him, mate, your nickname's Cruise Ship Steve.
Cruise ship, Steve. Yeah.
You want to make sure you get back pretty quick. I reckon there might be a war starting soon in Norway.
I'm just going to try and get in touch with
War in
Bobo. Just
Norway?
bear with me a minute.
He's been in touch with Colonel as well.
Yeah, but he wants a passcode. I'm just going to cut and paste it.
Right, okay.
I did.
War in Norway?
I will mention that, seeing as the passcode come up, because normally I go straight into WhatsApp and click on the squiggly wiggly ones towards the bottom, and it'll come up.
Yeah.
This time it sort of took me a different way, so I didn't bother with it, and I thought, no, I'll go the same. And I went back onto WhatsApp, and I clicked onto the top of it.
Yeah, Taffy, that's what I had to do.
Yeah, and I was straight in then. It came up as normal, so I don't know why it's changed, but it doesn't matter, does it? You get it there. You keep tapping.
Now, boys, last week we had the UK one, and obviously because Colonel's away, I'm having to do the start and get the invitations and do the recording, get it recorded, and then at the end of it, I send it off to the cloud, and then Fruity puts it together, which is fine, except last week I pressed the wrong button and it didn't go to the cloud. It went just straight to my laptop. Well, of course, I get in touch with Fruity. Well, we knew at the end I'd pressed the wrong button. So all day Monday, Fruity's then trying to retrieve what I've sent him in one format or another. And it took all flaming day, didn't it, Dave?
Yeah. Then the bloody movie maker program I got crashed. I had to uninstall it and reinstall it again. It was a pain in the ass.
But I have pressed the right button already. I know I've done it.
And then it took 2.5 hours to upload to YouTube.
Shit, it's terrible. It's terrible. And he was on the phone with me telling me what to do because I don't do it. And it was just it went on still. Anyway, this is looking good. Looks like we might have Bobo coming in. There he is. He's still up there in outer space.
He's got his new hat on.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And do a Colonel, turn your phone round.
Yes. Well done. Oh, that's brilliant. Bloody hell. We thought we were impressed with Colonel in the Antarctica, but you've beaten him. This is tops. You've done it.
Yeah, he's on a Virgin flight, Virgin space flight.
With the Japanese.
Oh, great.
Yeah, such a hassle with my laptop. I don't know what's happened to my laptop, but I can hear you guys clear as a day, but you can't connect. Yeah.
We can see you now.
Yeah, I'm just on the phone now. So
yeah.
Dave asking to show you his new Capella.
Bona Capella.
Bona Capella. Take it up and show him. What does it say? Hold it up.
Esky.
Wales. It's
got a big band of whales right around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought initially I thought his name was Les. Oh, I see. So you've got Wales and you've got it's spelt in Welsh on the back.
Probably.
It is. Yeah.
You sing it back to front, are you?
Very good.
It's as if you get lost, Bobo, so they know where to send you.
That's right. They'll send me back.
Yeah. So,
I have to. I want to celebrate Bristol City. They're doing so well over that channel. We sent you positive vibes over the Welsh channel.
Well, thanks, Pete. And you want more? Well, I know what he's doing. He's winding you up, Martin. That's what he's doing for the next game.
It's a bloody big mountain they've got to climb, Taffy. But if they do it, I'll congratulate Dave.
Well, what about Newport County? That's my nearest major town. Newport City, they call it now. They play with Man United.
The crew bar director is very nervous.
Oh yeah, I'm shaking in my boots here.
What's the capacity at Newport? About 6,000.
About, well, yeah, it's a rugby ground it is. It's a Newport rugby ground, our Gwent Dragons rugby ground, but Newport
Right.
use it. Oh, I must tell you a bit of history then to get out of this subject. I, as a 16-year-old boy, helped to put in the drainage in the original Newport County football ground because it had gone bankrupt, and the company I work for, the building company, we put the drainage in the ground, in the original Newport County ground. But now they are playing in the Welsh Rugby Football Club, the Welsh Dragons. They're playing on their ground now. But anyhow, that's enough about that.
No, it's great.
Looks
Looks like we've got an Atlantic call coming in.
We have. Oh,
Look at that.
Oh,
Colonel.
Oh, Colonel.
Oh, is that? Are you in
Break
Shackleton? Are you in Shackleton's shed?
No, we're in the cabin. We've been here overnight like the old days, and we get off at 8 o'clock.
Oh, no.
Are you still on board?
Oh yeah, it's right. It's like the old days. The ship, but not same day turnaround. It came in last night. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay.
Tell you what, Colonel, Deborah hasn't stopped talking about Olivia, the cruise director.
She's
thought she was
wonderful,
fantastic.
but more important, Mr. Macker, my wife wants to know your plans about your Queen Victoria. Are you staying in London and going straight to Italy? What's going on?
Yeah, but we're not sure how we're going to get from London to Trieste.
Okay.
Borrow Taffy's bike.
The Taffmobile. We'll get you down there in the Taffmobile.
Why, is Mrs. Kling going to suggest something?
Okay, so what are you doing after the week cruise, Macker?
We're in Sorrento for 5 nights.
5 nights.
And then we're in Puglia for 10 nights.
Okay. I'll let you talk to Cindy.
When are you actually in London then?
Just
19th we arrive, but the night of the 19th.
There was another reason to
Oh.
Hi, Cindy.
Hello, Cindy.
Morning.
hello, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Hello. Indeed.
The roving
Morning,
reporter.
okay.
Yeah, yes.
How the penguins? Still safe?
Yes, the penguins are all safe from us, at least.
Go on, Cindy. You got a question for Marco?
Yeah, just about what your plans are in Sorrento and Puglia.
What do you mean our plans? In what way, Cindy?
Well, like, because we're not going to fly over to do a 7-day cruise. Right. So we're trying to figure out what to do before and or after.
Okay. Well, probably instead of being on here, why don't just PM me a
okay, we'll do that.
I can tell you what we're doing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
that's
perfect.
Better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Otherwise,
you.
we're going to waste.
Bye,
we're going to be boring with all these other guys.
Good, Cindy. Bye.
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 See you, Cindy.
Okay.
But congratulations to Cindy on her reporting. It was excellent report. Round of applause for Cindy. That was some good performing there.
And Martin's nominated you, Colonel, for an Oscar.
Yeah.
We've already got one over here, Bobo.
Yeah.
Oscar, yeah.
Oh yeah, we have, haven't we? Yeah.
And anyway, the crew bar's not all about me, so it's all good.
No, they just nominated as definitely an Oscar.
Johnny, I think we might have to reconsider that statement.
Yeah.
Okay.
So have you got a flight straight home now, John? Or
Well, basically, it's kind of really good. No, we have the charter flight from Ushuaia to Buenos Aires, and basically our flight back to the States doesn't leave till 8 this evening, so there's not 9. So there's no panic. So all we got to do is pick up the bags at the airport and then check in again, and then we'll be on our way.
All right. So it's going to be a long
Safe
flight
trip.
home, though, isn't it?
Oh, it's a long flight home. It's basically it's forever. Yeah.
We'll get there tomorrow.
So
Yeah.
do you go, are you flying to BA and then to the States?
Yeah. Basically, it's a small charter flight by Seabourn, and it's pretty well. It's very clever how they do it. As we leave, the others come in.
Right.
The others come in.
Yeah.
So you fly to BA and then do you have to go via New York again?
No, we avoided that. We're going via Atlanta.
Right.
But anyway, I just can't believe that when we saw that Macca was on a cruise in the Med, I said, well, we got to go to that.
Oh well, give me a Zoom. We'll have a Zoom chat about it.
Yeah, we will. I
When you
have
get
to get
home.
I have to get my tuxedo out of the closet.
Oh, we'll have to get a lot of things out of the closet if you come
As
over.
well as everything else.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
It'll be one big party, Colonel.
Oh, I know that, Mac, and you'll be sad because we've left a whole bunch of wine in this cabin because they kept giving us wine, and what's the point? Because you get wine all the time anyway, so you can't, you know. Anyway, yeah.
I know the feeling, darling.
Mac can never get enough wine.
Never. Oh dear.
Doris brings me good. Doris brings me good wine every time I have a meal with Doris. You can guarantee it'll be a beautiful bottle of red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll definitely be having some nice stuff the next time we come out, Macca. Anyway, we go out together.
Yeah. Well, Il Posto sold.
Yeah, I just picked up some nice stuff from Mudgee. Actually, you'll like.
I like Mudgee wines. Yeah, my my ex-wife's cousin had a winery there. Yeah.
Fixed it.
Watsy to meet up. Watsy, you'll have to meet us next time.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right.
So,
When you're not
Bobo,
away, you're always away every weekend.
Bobo, is your son out there at the moment? Did you say?
Yeah, he just arrived. He just arrived yesterday or the day before, and he rang me this morning, rang me early this morning. He was on one of the beaches. I don't know, Bronte or not Bondi, but one of the eastern suburbs beaches.
Yeah.
And the only white fellow on the beach, because my son is really white. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he would have fried today.
Tell you what,
he would have
tonight.
Yeah. But he had a hassle. When he flew out with British Airways, but there was a big hassle. They spent over 2 hours just sitting on the tarmac at Heathrow, and because they missed their slot, and of course there's no service on the plane, so you can't get a drink, and So anyway,
so he was on BA 15.
I don't know which one. He left at 10 o'clock. Supposed to
Arrived
they
in
leave
London
at
arrived to Sydney 7 a.m.
Yeah, that's correct. That's the flight. Yeah. So he did that, but so he was a bit, by the time he got there, he was absolutely destroyed. Yeah, because he did it basically. He did via Singapore, and they didn't get off the plane in Singapore at all. They cleaned random. So basically, it was that long flight. Yeah.
See, we won't do that anymore, Bobo.
I won't do it either. I won't.
And we get off the plane in Singapore. We have 2 nights in a hotel there.
Yeah.
And then we get back on just to break the.
I
too old to do that.
It's too long for me. I hate that long run if you're going to do that.
Mm.
But he's only got 2 weeks though, so he's with his sister, and his sister's just told me she's got a place to live in Broadstairs, and literally 5 minutes away from. Is it John?
Hilda.
John?
Hilda.
Yeah.
Eric.
Literally, I'm telling you. 5
Broadstairs in
minutes
Kent.
away. Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
that's another one. That's another one. Hilda never seems to come on anymore.
Well, he's over in
Goa, I think.
Goa now. He did come on the UK one. Was it last week?
No, he hasn't been on for a few weeks.
But he
well before Christmas.
Yeah.
It was well before Christmas.
When
he's been in Goa before. He's always come on from Goa.
Yeah.
He came in the Aussie bar. Aussie bar.
Last time he was out to dinner. That's why he didn't come on. He put a message on Facebook or something.
Colonel, he hasn't been in the Aussie bar for years.
Okay, okay.
That must have been UK then.
Talking about
Yeah,
flights, though, last time I went to Aussie, I did the non-stop London to Perth. That was brilliant.
Mm.
My
And-
favorite run out to Aussie is to fly Heathrow to Los Angeles, have a weekend on the beach in Santa Monica, and then a week, and then fly down to Sydney via New Zealand.
Nice.
That's my favorite run out.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a
Who-
really nice run.
That's
So
different.
who do you fly on with that, Taffy? In New
Oh,
Zealand?
any of them. They all do Heathrow to Los Angeles, which is about 12 hours. I get off in Los Angeles, I pick up a car at the airport, drive to the beach, and I have a week in Los Angeles on the beach. I might even go into the desert for a couple of nights. But then a week later, I'll fly from Los Angeles to Sydney, and
Beautiful.
it goes via New Zealand. You don't get off, but that's about another
All right. Okay.
12 hours. It's about two
Yeah.
12-hour flights.
Right.
And I've done that for years. I loved it. It's because, and it was pretty cheap when I was doing it as well. It was,
Yeah. I'm gonna say goodbye, guys. Got to start packing to get going.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Okay, John.
all the best, John.
Okay.
John, what time do you reckon you'll get the recording over?
Oh, probably half hour after you shut down.
All right. Well, after it's been
Okay.
sent to the cloud, you mean?
I didn't ask that question.
Any particular cloud?
Okay, I don't know how
Well,
you
is this
pull
not
it
a big
off,
black
Fruity.
one?
I don't know how Fruity managed to pull it off. I know I joked about putting post-production genius, but he was an effing genius to do that.
Look, it was a joint effort.
He's done well.
David, what David did, he downloaded it, got it onto his laptop, but he couldn't send it to me because his Google account was full. He had no space on it. So he had to buy some more space and then send it to me as an email from Google, the same way as I send you the stuff through Google, because it allows you to send anything over a certain size, which you can't do off of a normal email account.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was a joint effort. Dave fucked it up and I made it right.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we'll see you.
Okay. See you, Colonel.
Johnny.
See you, God. Bye. Bye.
That's what they said. That's what they said on the ship. The butchers cut it up, the cooks fuck it up, and the bakers cover it up.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. Yeah, good analogy.
Yeah.
That's right.
And the way to serve it up.
Oh,
Yes.
That was the old beef Wellington, wasn't it? Eh?
oh,
The butchers cut it up, the cooks fuck it up, and the bakers cover it up.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, beef Wellington. Yeah.
that's it.
Anyway, boys, I'm going to have to leave you. I've got dinner on the table.
What are we
But,
having tonight, Martin?
We're having Greek chicken with salad.
Oh, very healthy.
Okay, now they got chickens in Greece, do they?
The only one.
I
What's
had
a Greek
it,
chicken?
I had
Blue and
it
white?
sent over especially, Macca.
Does
anybody, in a Greek chicken and a British chicken.
Does anybody remember a guy called Lysazaru? He must be.
No, Lysandros. Yeah.
That sounds like a disease.
Yeah, Nick.
Well,
Nico.
he
Nick
must have been a
Lysandros.
chef or something because he's always puts food up all the time on Facebook.
Yeah.
Different weird looking food as well.
I'm just about to eat, Taffy.
All the best. All right,
Right.
God bless.
See you, man.
See you,
See
fellas.
you, Doris. Bye. Bye, mate.
See you,
Bye.
Doris.
Dr. Sue.
Bye, darling.
Bye. Well, I suppose it's getting near the time for traffic lights anyhow, isn't it?
It's coming, another few minutes. Then
Yeah, I thought it was 9 till. Come on now, lads. We don't have to cut off that early. You've got about 9 minutes to go.
Taffy, it's only. I'll nearly say it's only when Bobo's on we usually cut it short.
Yeah.
I have noticed that, guys.
Well, I've got
I'm
a
very
couple of things.
sensitive, you know.
I've got a couple of things of interest, and one is that the World Cup 7-a-side tournament is in Perth, Steve. And now, up until pre-COVID, I would have flown out for that, you know. because so if you want to tune into that, that'll be really interesting. The seven-a-side tournaments are so entertaining. It's unbelievable. And of course, you'll have a good team in there.
I thought they have it in Hong Kong, Taffy.
No, it's in Perth, apparently. I just saw it now this morning. Or at least
normally it's Hong Kong, isn't it? Hong Kong Sevens.
It is Hong Kong.
They have it all around the world now. It goes to Los Angeles.
Okay.
Last time I saw it was in San Francisco about 6 years ago. And it's every year it goes to a different, it's in Australia, it's in Perth this year.
Yeah, they seem to be doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wonderful, entertaining food.
Because Taffy, they've got Taffy, the first round of our rugby this season is in Vegas, Las Vegas.
Yeah. I've been to Las Vegas.
First round. No, the first round. What the Roosters are playing in Las Vegas in their opening game, and I think Manly are there, Canterbury are there. I think how many teams are there, Steve?
Macca, I'm not into rugby league. I'm afraid. I don't know.
I look that up because I was at that ground. They usually have it as a big university ground.
Yeah,
holds about 60,000.
Yeah, it's sold out.
Yeah,
sold out.
Yeah, great. Yeah,
I've got friends from here who used to be sponsors with me at Roosters, and they're booked to go out already.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't like Vegas, so we're not going.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I got to mention, our dear friend Steve is thinking of visiting the Valleys next year.
Which one?
See? Mr. Steve here, looking at this.
Really?
And I can't wait to get involved. I can't wait to tell him
my sister's pushing for that one, Tab.
You're on. I'm looking at
what's your Welsh connection, Steve?
I'm thinking.
Sorry?
What's your Welsh connection?
No Welsh connection. I'm going to see my sisters, and one of them's never been to Wales. So she lives in Worcester. Okay. She lives in Melbourne. And I said we'd go away for a few days. And my other sister said, I think Jean would like to go to Wales. She's never been there. So I flicked Taffy a message and said, could he give me some idea of, nice seaside town, gifty shops and stuff that 80-year-old ladies would like. So, yeah. Well, it's going to happen in September.
Tenby immediately came to mind because it's a most beautiful, quirky town without much walking.
Okay.
And that immediately come. But I'm looking for distances. And you're only about... Sure. Where are you picking your sister, the 80-year-old lady? What's her name, by the way?
Jean.
Sorry?
Jean. She lives in Melbourne.
Right. Well,
Jean.
That's only about an hour and a half from me where you're picking.
That's what my other sister said. It's not far. So I mean I'll drive anyway, so it doesn't matter. I like driving, so it makes no difference. But it won't be too far for them to be, cooped up in the car.
I'll be thinking of that distances.
Thank you.
And it'll be wonderful. I'll track you down.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, for sure.
You down.
Is it this September, Watsy?
Yeah. I've got 6 weeks.
Wow. Oh, right.
We got to meet up, haven't we? We got to have an Aussie.
When are you landing in London?
Yeah, definitely.
When are you landing in London, Watsy?
I go September 6th until October 28th or something like that, 23rd.
We'll be in Italy then.
Only the beginning part you'll be there, Macca. But will you not be coming back over after you finish there?
No, we're flying straight home.
Oh, right.
We're going to Rome. We'll have 4 nights in Rome, and then Rome, Singapore, 2 nights in Singapore, and then home.
Got it. Right.
Yeah.
So,
and then I'll have to mortgage.
You'll be there for a few weeks, though, Watsy. So all of September. So
all of September and 22nd of October.
Wow.
I'll stay in Wellington.
Great. Have
Saying
you
where?
already, have you looked at the? No, you haven't seen. It'd be a new fixture list then, won't it? Next season.
No, they're not out yet, but I'll be.
No, they won't be.
I should be waiting in anticipation with all you football connections in mind.
I'll tell you what. If you've got Manchester United with Steve Walker or Bournemouth down here, that'll be freaking great.
And Chelsea with Pete.
With Chelsea, yeah.
Or Fulham, I don't mind.
Yeah, whatever.
Where are you, Steve? At the ground? Are you at the Stratford end? Or...
Yeah, Stratford end. Yeah, I've had the same seat.
What's that behind the goal? Is it?
Yeah.
I keep looking for you every time they play.
Dave sees me every time, don't you, Dave? You always play with me,
every time. He's on the telly. He's to the left. He's to the left.
The goal.
The left goal, yeah.
Looking to the goal, looking towards the goal, I'm to the right.
Oh yeah, on the actual end.
Looking towards the goal, you're to the right.
On the telly, you're to the left.
You've got the lower tier, then I'm in the middle tier.
So how long have you had that ticket?
Dave, you've got to take a photograph, Dave, next time.
How long have you had that ticket, Steve?
Oh God, I got a full season ticket when I finished on the ships in '86.
Wow.
So I've had but they rebuilt the Stratford end, and I've had that seat since the Stratford end was redeveloped. That's how long is that?
But you can't buy grog in there.
38 years, isn't it? 38 years since you left the sea.
So
can you buy a beer when you're there, Steve, or not?
Has everybody frozen or what? Hello?
No, you have, Steve.
You're all right. You're frozen,
you have.
Steve.
Steve's
We
frozen.
can hear you. You just photos frozen.
To myself, everybody's gone.
I said you're back. No, you're back.
Oh, everyone froze. I thought I was sitting here talking to myself.
Yeah.
No, we can hear.
We can hear you.
All right.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Do you have a beer when you're there, or there's no bars?
Yeah, there's bars. Yeah.
Oh, you can you can grab a beer, can you?
Yeah.
Oh,
If I'm driving, I don't obviously. But
okay, yeah.
Sometimes I go on the train. It's just as quick to go on the train sometimes.
I've
Depends what time the
got
kick-off
to remind Fruity, I'll be picking you up about 12:30 this afternoon, so we can get down to Bournemouth in good time for the Liverpool game. All right.
Liverpool game, yeah.
I'll be there. I've got your seat already, Fruity.
Right.
Hey, but talk about sport.
You look impressed, Fruity.
Make sure they serve bacon and sausage sandwiches.
Oh,
No, I'm having one in a minute. Don't worry, Macca. I'm having one in a minute.
I haven't. Hey, Fruity, you never got that cup of tea for me.
I forgot, Dave. I forgot.
Don't worry. So look, boys, it's coming up to 10 o'clock. So what we'll do a farewell. But is there a thing coming on with Oscar this week?
No. There is something in the pipeline. It's a bit of a humorous spoof thing, but we haven't recorded the audio yet. But I spoke to Oscar this last week actually.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
No, we'll look forward to that. But
yeah.
So you boys down under, don't cook yourself to death, all right? Just keeping the cool. Keep drinking plenty of fluids, all right? Just remember that.
We try.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mainly beer and wine.
Beer and wine. Yeah, exactly.
We do that. Well, we've got Australia Day coming on Friday.
Oh, that'll be good. I love
Australia Day on Friday.
Public holiday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we booked a pub. We're going to a pub.
Oh, excellent.
You're on a pub, Macca.
I used to work Australia.
Yeah, we're going to Willara pub.
I used to do the commentary on Australia Day on the boat. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
The Willara Hotel, Watsy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is that near you, Watsy?
No. I don't go that far on my holidays.
The posh part.
Oh, real. Okay. Hey, right, all right, boys. Well, it's brilliant, lovely seeing you. Honestly,
great to see everyone.
We'll see you. Well, 2 weeks, unless you come into UK next week. All right.
Sure.
All
All right,
take
guys.
care.
Bye, bye, everyone. Bye,
Take care.
See you
bye,
guys. Ciao.
bye,
Bye.
bye,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.
David,
Bye-bye.
David, you know what to do.
I'm gonna do it right
Stop
now.
recording.
We stop recording.